Hey MechWarrior, welcome back to Plays MechWarrior 5. We're in the Linfed system again still, having just completed the entire DLC for Call to Arms, all 5 of the missions. In the last episode, we are, well, let's check, at 3 months remaining to accept the contract for Rasalhague Independence, the Rise of Rasalhague Part 2. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to fly down to Kellenfold. Now note that we're well within the region for Rasalhague, so if there is a flight time, it won't impact us greatly. But 3 months means I don't have time for training or serious refits for the mechs. So we're just going to get them in order and make sure there's no last minute silly stuff going on and go from there. Oops, and pick up some last minute parts that are always good to have. I am extremely short on double heat sinks, as you can see. I have, wait a minute, yeah, I didn't catch it. I'm pretty sure I've only got the one. Yeah, so really short on doubles. Damage will be potentially hard to accept. And I've not yet finished the War Dog either, which really disappoints me. That 15 mile per or kph increase is amazing. It takes a lot of boredom out. So real quickly, anything, I wish they had a thing up here that would let me sort by tonnage, but they do not. So all I can really do is just throw the atlases up there and start moving the heavier stuff up so I can take a look at what I got. I don't have that. That's I really hate to have one hanger on down there at the bottom, but I think I'm gonna have to. Although he's really the lightest mech I have right now. But at 55 damage for an alpha strike, he's better than the yeah, I'll throw him over. No, I'm not. Okay, where was I in my sorting thing? I got a Corvair, I got a King Crab, where's he at? Aha. Got a Highlander, I got a Night Star. Where'd that stalker go? Bazia Zeus. Pretty baby. Another Zeus. Like, oh, is it the bad one? That is the not so good one that I'm not going to get rid of. Just in case. Again, the Hunchy can go down there anyway. And the Archer fits in there because he actually goes here. That actually goes there. And there. And there. So by tonnage, I got a shit ton of mechs. I hope it's enough. Because there's a lot of no time in betweens or limited times in between. I could do better. I could bring in the king crab. He's still got an engine double heatsink on him. It's just not my favorite. I'd be stupid for not bringing him in, wouldn't I? Even the 9B is a possibility. Okay, we'll commit to that. Not sure how I want to load it up. Well, that's something I haven't used at all, is Gauss. I'm sorry, AMS. I land on Gauss, I say the word Gauss. How about 3 of these? How about I can't put 3 of them in because they take too many slots? It's even better to me because I don't have enough ammo for them anyway, I don't think. I've got 4. So for a AI-driven mech, that's about right. But not as a primary weapon. And other than that, it's missiles. Just toying with the idea. Oh, if only I had doubles. If only they had doubles. They got neither LBX or SRM, so considering all they have is this, that might not be enough. It is a substantial alpha strike and per second strike. It's also a substantial risk for, oh, you know what? No engine. Gotta be at least that. And that makes it one hot cookie, doesn't it? There goes my one single double heat sink that I just picked up. And that's all that. Five ammos. One each for the SRM4. Barely there on the heat. I'm gonna let it go. No powered? Ooh. I picked the wrong place to go, didn't I? It's a backup fill in, catch a few rounds of somebody shooting at you, mech. I don't consider it ever having these guys be primary assault mechs. However, that being the case, they're pretty in my paint schemes, aren't they? Little winglets. I'm not going to reorganize, because that means I have 8, 12 assault mechs. Nope, 14 assault mechs. 15. That should do it. And in the barracks, eight, 12, 14 pilots, most of which are elite. This guy's got to get a picture change. Hey, I might use that as my avatar. Nah, that's nah. I only weigh $165. So there we go. Yep, nice picture. Ah, it's Abe. Sorry. Play it.
Got another one. Tango spotted.
Better known as
Won't let you down, Commander. I've trained for this. Thanks for the opportunity, Commander.
Freeman.
Not gonna let you or your company down.
Okay, confirm that. Somebody wrote himself up on that.
Made the right call, kid. You point him out, I'll knock him down.
I can do that.
Firestorm here.
Oh, I had a supreme pizza for dinner. The green peppers are kicking my butt. There. That way it'll show up as Firestorm and be Firestorm. And we'll just change that. Need more pictures, developers. Need more pictures. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. I just haven't seen them. As a, mod. You'll do. Yep. Looks like somebody I'd want to loan a mech to.
Exploration and fortune has brought us to meet. Glad to be on board, sir.
No idea who that was, but... Don't like these ones.
Finally! Got something for me, big boss?
Do not like that voice. Never have.
Hostiles detected. We can hear. Okay, here we go.
Nope. Wait a minute. I need... Yeah, I need more females in my lance. Don't normally care about it one way or the other, but... You'll do. Don't know if I like the call sign Wicked, but... Come on, go the other way.
Hail, eager for orders. Hammer here. Incoming!
Okay, how far do you gotta go to get a female voice? I know that's not one.
Hail Rider here. Back to the fray. Payback report. Sent to contact with the enemy.
Finstrom.
Seems we have ourselves a deal. When's payday?
You're in.
Glad you joined the company, Commander. Let's kick some ass.
When I first started off playing this, I had the voices, my lance mates going male, female, male, female. And the reason why is I could tell who was talking based on the voices. I didn't have to look up at the screen, didn't have to think about it, just boom, there it was. Let's see, Schaefer is the twin sister of Chapman with a scarf. And I don't care. So, pilots are ready. These guys are as ready as they're gonna be. Yeah, the D is pretty good off too. Some of these guys have SR or LRMs, which makes them nice for support mech roles. Oop, to the top. Admittedly, the medium rifle didn't work out as well as I would hope it would. It's a little too slow to fire, but it does okay. Let me see if I can take that large laser and pair it up with another two. That's not the mech I picked. Tier 1, Tier 2. Do I have another Tier 2? I got a 3. I can make them both Tier 1. I just have a hard time getting and keeping large lasers. You tell me really there's no large lasers? Really? There's no large lasers. If anybody out there has experience with these, tell me if they're any good. The binary laser. I just don't see it. I mean, you save a ton. Doesn't quite do the damage of two larges either, though. So, I don't get it. But the heat's only the same as if it was one ER large. So, I'm mixed on that. And I gotta tell you, this is not a good mech. This is, I'm gonna lose an arm first time something comes leaking through mech. Yeah, I don't know. I've used it. It was fun. It's not good. Same here, that's an underperformer. I get more XL engines. Once the clan comes in, I'll be stripping this down and modifying my hold, but it will not be nearly as many assault mechs. You just don't need them for the clan. And what you do is you take hero mechs and clan mechs and merge those into lances that are hero and clan, and you get a pretty good mix-up. That's the bottom line for most clan weapons and clan mechs, is they're about 10 to 25% superior to inner sphere mechs. And the overall, well, maybe a little more than that sometimes, because they're faster, their weapons weigh less, they have better heat sinking. So yeah, better than 25%. Hero mechs, about the same, 10 to 25, depending on the category you're looking at. Speaking of all that, where am I at with the War Dog? Long way to go. I gotta focus on that more. I've done my time when they first came out with the cantinas. I forget which DLT that was. I worked my ass off getting all of them done and got them all. in a playthrough all the way up to 10, and I gotta tell you, by the time I got done, I said, so what? It's a lot of side trips and side journeys and side, things that, for 10% extra on a laser, no. But for 15% extra on speed, oh yeah. That means War Dog is completely unbalanced when it comes to that. And that's what I look for when I play a game, is to give me an advantage that makes it unbalanced and not a cheat. So, there we have it. 83 days. 83 days. I'd happen to know that there are very many markets during Rise of Rasalhague that have some really good stuff, including assault mechs, and reasonable repair that you can pretty much buy and put into combat the next mission. So I'm keeping my money running. And I'm hoping for other stuff as well, like that. And I truly wouldn't mind some better missile systems and a lot more armor or ammo for the... Gotta do some replacement systems for that. Yeah, that's always empty. I'll take the powered. Heat sinks, nope. Ammo, this is where it all goes to hell. Yep, nothing. Of course, the problem is what I'm looking for is LBX ammo, and LBX ammo hasn't been invented yet. It's 2035 or 3035, and it's currently 3033. So, how I got LBX at all? Lost tech found on the battlefield, or rewards.
Glad you joined the company, Commander. Let's kick some ass.
Don't need any, just looking. Wow, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I remember that my first playthrough when I got to part 2. Within about 3 months of part 2 kicking off, I couldn't find mechs, couldn't find pilots, couldn't find nothing. Just nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. I got a rare. I'm gonna have to pay for my quarterly, or my month, yeah, quarterly, 88 days. I'll be honest, I'm stalling for time, don't want to start it. That's the Stalker M. Yep, indeed. You're mine. Don't care if it gets repaired prior to the end or not. This is just a sweet mix, and I like it. I'm really tempted to give it that. You're a headshotter. Do it. That way I don't have to change everything else out. Yeah. Nah. I was thinking about making it a double large. I might. If I can find a room for it. Nope, don't have any. Don't have an XL either, do I? Nope. That would have been nice. Best 6 I can give it. Looks like it's going to be a 3. Yep, I got a 4 streak. Well, duh. Move them out first, then put them in. Two tons of Gauss is not good even for an AI. 52 shots. I got the weight. I got the ammo. Doesn't have to be in the leg, but that's actually overkill for that, but it's 70 73 70 78, yeah, duh. It's late, I get the stutter. I've not yet seen fire control, except for what came with mechs, hero mechs. Might as well go ahead and load that up with well, let's check the heat. 1.9. Well, I got singles. It's a 2. Yep, I got maybe 2 more mediums. Put it back to its normal equipment. But I don't have that I want to put on the arms anymore. So how's that? 4. No, it's too hot. Actually, it'll do considering I got the Gauss rifle. Ooh, I didn't max ammo either. Max armor either. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll chew that down. Now, the double heatsink and double heat sinks for the rest of it. This is a chew it up kind of mech. He'll do. I might really just might need all this stuff, guys. Rasalhague or feed Rasalhague chews up mechs, and it's better to have mechs available than to run out and have to start over or just exit out. And I've got 104 million C-bells, so why not? And it's a hero mech. That being said, that is the end of that, I think. Star map, one more check. Special equipment, special weapons. Sorry there's no combat in this one. That's why I put in the title. It's a prep for Rise of Rasalhague, and that's exactly what it is. That just come from here. Kind of think I did, huh? Okay, now I'm delaying the inevitable. Let's jump in. Yep, 37 days. 1 year. Here we go. Here's some cutscenes. We'll go ahead and leave them on this episode. And enjoy. Now, you can pause here. I'm going to scroll down. This is well within the lore and all the novels that are out there about you got to search for BattleTech, not MechWarrior. Well over 100 novels. Used to all of them be in my library, and when my wife and I moved on to our boat as our primary home and traveled all over the Atlantic East Coast, we had to make get rid of them, so we put them in for local library. And now we're thinking about buying them again for our grandson, who's fallen in love with this game. One more scroll. And we're off. Fatima is about, actually, 13 days away.
The Tier movement was founded
Actually,
to
we
right
were
the
in Fatima.
injustices brought upon the people of Rasalhague by those that claimed to be our equals. For over 700 years, both House Kurita and House Steiner have used their lies of equality to justify the oppression of our people. I am here to announce that these injustices end now. Today, with the blessing of both Comstar's Primus Mindu Waterly and the Draconis Combine's Gunji no Kanrei Theodor Korita, I declare the independence of the Rasalhague Military District from Combine rule. From this day forth, we will be recognized as the Free Rasalhague Republic. Conrad Korita has ordered the withdrawal of all DCMS forces stationed in what is now Republic space. Overseeing this peaceful transition of power will be the loyal forces of our newly formed military, the Kung's Armee.
Report! DCMS's 8 Rasalhague Regulars have attacked the Kung's Armee and ISIL convoy, carrying Marcus Kurita. They're attempting to free him from our custody.
Damn it! Alert the ISF at the Combine Embassy. I'm greenlighting the full deployment of the first tier's battlemech forces. Alert! Alert! All first tier and supporting mercenary forces prepare for immediate deployment. We are under attack. Repeat! All first tier and supporting mercenary forces prepare for immediate deployment. We are under attack.
Civil wars are always deadly. And here we are. One little mercenary company stuck in the middle of it. And we're in Rasalhague, capital of the Free Rasalhague Republic. And this is not a campaign. Here we go. That's more better. You might recognize Christian Men's daughter, and you might recognize the Norwegian Swedish ethnicity. That's the major difference between Kurita and Rasalhague is the split, geographically. within the inner sphere, that wedge there that becomes Free Rasalhague, who populated what systems, etc., evolved over time. You can pause, read this. I'm going to scroll down. And pause, and here it comes again. So I missed that last little line there. This is all well documented in the books, and as I said earlier, you got to search for BattleTech series. MechWarrior is an offshoot of BattleTech. BattleTech is actually a dice and tabletop game run on dice going back to, I want to say mid-80s. So with miniatures and a really elaborate gaming system in and of itself that was later computerized and became what we're seeing today. So I am not going to be starting a mission. We're going to stop here and save. And we'll see in the next episode that I'm going to start labeling Rise of Rasalhague DLC. And what the mission, or if not the mission, then it'll be like Rasalhague 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. So here we are. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and come back for more, because this is going to get to be fun. Till then, Opus out.